Oh, let's rock! Wicked! Yes, okay, fantastic. Oh, how is everyone doing today? Oh, brilliant. Okay, yes, I'm properly pumped today. This is gonna be a good stream. We're gonna do some fun stuff, or well, what I would consider fun stuff. Some people would be like, well, you're just doing a bunch of coding, but this is going to be fun coding. Right, so I've got a bit of a plan today. What we're looking to do is so we've got our destiny map here. We're going to do first of all, I want to make it so that we can just by clicking the mouse, or indeed if you're playing this on an iPad, if you're touching it, I want to scroll this. Be able to scroll this up and down, because eventually you're going to have a deck that's going to take more than just these 10 cards here. So that is what we're going to work on first, right? And then once we've done that, we're going to work on getting cards upgraded like while you're playing. So how are we going to do all of that? So yeah, first of all, I think what we need to do at the moment, I've got a very basic system where you can press up and down on the keyboard to sort of move up and down, but I'm not in love with that. I don't think that's super great. It's more like that was a quickly, let's put some masking tape over this problem by doing this. So what we're going to do first is I just want to add a bunch more cards so that we can kind of see what we're working with, because I also want to make it that you can't scroll up and down too much. So you can't. You'll always have cards on the screen. So let's see if we can do that first. So at the moment, these are the cards we've got. Let me. Yeah, for testing purposes, I may as well. In fact, if I just go say 30. All right, this isn't the most ideal deck, but let's just have a look at what we're looking to deal with here. So the only reason I've put on that many cards is purely so we can see the extent of what we can do. So yeah, so you're going to have your deck on the screen there. You'll be able to scroll, but not. I don't want to be able to do it just with the arrow keys. So how are we going to do that? So I want to make it so when you click down, there's going to be some sort of sensor, some sort of hitbox that it will trigger, and you'll be able to sort of move up and down. So first of all, let's actually see what's going on here. I have a feeling that all of this is basically the mastermind here. So if we edit this script, let's go clear a few things as well. Close all but this, and then see what's going on here, and then we're going to kind of work it out from that point. Right, let's rock. Yeah. So yeah, this one you click to summon. Oh, actually, let's have a look. It could be this card library script. If we just go to this definition here. Yes, so I think this is the thing that holds it all. So this is going to be the thing that's responsible for doing all the sliding and stuff. So let's have a look at all this and see what's going on. Move slider. Yeah, so this is the old stuff, and I think somewhere around here we're going to need. We could even change this to a float. No, let's just have a new public float. Why? Why can I never come up with good things? Why? Okay, you know what? We'll just call this slider Y. That was the best name. That's what we should have. Right, slider Y. Okay. All right. So, what actually happens here? Okay. Let's. What are all the times these are called? Find all references. Yeah, okay, that's fine. But we're going to come up with a whole new system, but we're going to use some of the stuff from here. Right, yeah, so we can actually still use some of this. And now another thing that I want to quickly check. This is going to look a bit complicated. I believe, unless I'm mistaken, this particular game object, which is the card which the card library is all attached to, I think has a hitbox on it that we can click. So let's go resources, prefabs. Where did I put it? In fact, we can just find out what it's called. I might just have to find its name and then type it in here to just so we can find it. So first of all, we're going to click this, and then this is the card library Go, and it does have a box collider. To be honest, that's all we need to know. We don't even need to find the prefab. I think the box collider covers all of this. So for the time being, the dragging is only going to work when you're not clicking on these cards. Yeah, but like we'll fix that soon. So I'm just going to get it so it works on this slider. Right. That's okay. I just wanted to check that was there. The reason I put that slider on before was so that you can't click anything behind it in the game. You know, because I don't like the idea that it's covering the front of the screen, but you can still click on something behind it. I just want to avoid that sort of catastrophe. Right. So how are we going to make it work and do stuff? So first of all, we're going to go using Unity Engine dot event systems. All right, and then we're going to have I pointer down handler, and that might be all we need. Okay, so what does this do? Right, and this has got a really specific use, but we're going to test it. Okay, so public void on pointer down PED. Okay, and now I'm just going to have a debug.log. Right, try checks serial. That's not going to be my thing. It's not even. I mean, I don't even know if checks serial still exists, but there used to be a serial called checks, which was very borderline and unhealthy, so I would never really go for it, but I just want to use this as a testing thing. So all we're looking to test now is to see if this does work, and if it does, then we're looking pretty good. Yeah. So at the moment we're not on maximise on play. So there's the cards, and it works. Okay, brilliant. We're surprising. We're actually making good progress. Okay, so we're going to have private I enumerator. Sorry, itchy nose. Drag cards routine. Okay. Float starting Y, starting mouse starting Y equals now. What we have to do, we have to work out what the coordinates of the map are. So mouse equals input dot it is something like this, mouse position dot Y. It's not quite this, it's close to this, but we can work with this and change this afterwards, and then while input dot get mouse button, no, just get mouse button 0, yield return null. Float y diff equals math f dot oh, hold on. There is a way of just working out what the difference of I've got to try and remember what it is. Oh yeah, KOT fan, rock and roll. How you doing, man? Oh, cool. Yes, awesome. Oh yeah, by the way, that was a really, really cool stream actually the other day. Really thoroughly enjoyed that. Like, I like the fact that there's so many little bits of code, and the fact that it's like, yes, it's Unity. I can understand it. It was great. Oh yes, that's it. Mathf dot absolute of Control C. Right, that's good. Yeah. Oh, that's nice. Oh. So what we kind of want to do is and I think, yes, slider Y, we're going to make sure that when this is upon awake, slider Y equals 0. I think that should make sense. And then all we actually need to do is, yeah, first of all, it's not quite that. There's something like, in fact, is it screen dot? No. All right, we'll work it out in a sec. I know that there's a way of working out the exact coordinate of the Y, but that's all we're looking at the moment. Oh yeah, so we've actually done quite a lot of the hard work here. Oh, hang on, have I done something even more useful? Oh, this will be brilliant if this is the case. Let me have a look. Oh no, maybe not. So this is interesting, because I've got a transform here. Let's go find all the references. Oh, maybe I do. Yes, okay, everything is much, much easier. So I've got this transform that is holding all of the cards, I believe. Right. Wicked, okay. So we're going to start coroutine, drag cards routine. This, yeah, it just requires a little bit of... yeah, and there's going to be certain points where I need to put either a plus symbol or a minus symbol, and we're going to kind of just, you know, instead of me trying to do the maths, trying to do all the double negatives, I'm just going to try it out. If I get it wrong, just tweak it a bit. So y diff is equal to that, and where are we going next? So and this should be as simple as slider trans dot position. I think it is. Is it? Oh no, dot local position. Local position equals new vector 3 0.0f comma y. Y diff, I keep pressing the insert, y diff plus slider y and then I think slider y equals slider y plus actually let's see what this does do. Yeah, give this a shot. This is like I'd rather kind of do a little bit of like practicing, seeing where we're up to. Yeah, there is a certain way of getting the exact scale of things. So this is going to look a little ugly, but I just need to sort of do a bit of a test. Oh, okay, it's not actually completely terrible. So yeah, it's oh, it's all about differences. Okay, right. So how was it? Okay, right. We're going to look on some slightly older code because I just need to remember the exact way of. There's something called something like screen.point to world map view or something like that. I'll be able to find it somewhere. Card. I think it might just be somewhere on here. Let's have a look. Let's go with this. Drag card routine. That's what I was after. Camera.main. Yeah. I think that's what we want. Okay. And I don't need to do the absolute thing. So we're over here. So that actually equals Control V. Control C. And I don't think we need to actually do this. I think that's just going to add a layer of confusion that we don't need. Slider Y. Yeah, let's give this a try. Like I say, we still need to do quite a bit of tweaking, but I think we're kind of on the right wavelength now. And like I say, I always find it better just to try things out and see where we're at. Okay. Oh man. Okay. All right. Oh, wow. Okay. This is the interesting thing. When we click, it goes straight back to 0, and I know why that is. But now, yeah. Okay. This is fantastic. Okay. So what we want to do now, first of all, is make sure that when you click, it doesn't go back to the beginning. But that's really easily done. What we actually just need to do is have right at the end here, slider Y plus equals Y diff. Although we haven't introduced that yet. That doesn't exist in this realm. Okay, so if we do that, sorry, okay, that equals 0. And then we just get rid of that. Yeah, okay. So that should sort out the other problem. Okay. Yeah, right. We may as well fix one thing at a time. Sometimes I try and do loads and loads of things and then try and get everything to work in one go. This time I'm doing a bit of a stop and start, like keep trying this. Okay, this works. Now let's do the next thing. This works. I think this method's better. Okay, yeah, absolutely fine. So what I have done there is I have essentially updated this slider Y thing. This means that after we've moved, we're remembering where this slider was. So when we're dragging, we can use that as a reference when we're moving again. That was a terrible explanation, but I think this does make sense. Okay, right. Okay, so now what we want is we want to make sure that when we're dragging, we can't go So if oh yes, and there's just a certain point. I'm going to make a bit of a guess. In fact, actually, no, we might not even need to guess. So what we need to do now is just work out that we want to make sure that. Let me go stop and start again. And we might even be able to just work this out. We want to make sure. Let me go on full screen. That like we can't go like much higher than say there, because there's no point. You don't want to see what's underneath there. You want it to go about sort of that sort of height. And we've just got to do a little bit of maths, which shouldn't be too difficult. We just got to work out what's the actual difference in y between all of these. So 9.5 and so it's 3, isn't it? So if we have somewhere here float maximum y maximum y equals so this is it. This is the list that we need to look at. So given that there's 6 cards in each row, for every 6 we want it to go up another 3 or something like that. Yeah, another 3, and then we can work it out from there. Again, this way is just somewhere. It's a bit more fun, kind of, when you just like, let's just jam it on. It's fine. So float number of rows equals right, what's the easiest way? Right, so the proper sneaky way of doing this is yeah, float. In fact, we can have it int number of rows equals mathf dot round dot seal to int, and here we've got a float, which is a float of underscore oh yeah float, so that needed to be in brackets, underscore individual card scripts dot count over 6. I can do that just to make myself feel a bit better. So this is working out the number of rows we should have. So if you have, for example, like, well, I'm not very good at quick maths, but say 24, then that's 4 even rows. But if you have 25 cards, there's one little bit. So you want it to be able to go a bit further down each time, which is great. Maximum y equals, and this is where we just do a little bit of guesswork here. So 4.0f plus number of rows times by 3. Okay, the complete guesswork here, but like once we've done this, it's going to be a lot easier to yeah, we'll just have to tweak numbers eventually. So and in fact, when we're creating, we should probably do this maths beforehand. So I'm going to actually have. So I was trying to do this coding on the fly, but we may as well just do it once. Public float maximum Y. Okay. And summon routine. So we're creating all of this stuff here, and then we just want to have all of this, Control X. So as we're summoning, we're just going to kind of like right at the end, we're just going to put this here, get rid of that, because I think that's going to give me a... It's not giving me a squiggly line, which is more annoying, but that should give me a squiggly line. Okay, that's fine. Yes, okay. Right, so now that we've done that, we want to have let's just try and do the correct way of doing this. So we're just going to have float target y point equals all of this, and then that's going to be target y point. And now what we kind of want to do, there probably is a way, isn't there, where we can clamp it in between two numbers. I think it's just called mathf.clamp. So target y point equals mathf.clamp. Yes. Sweet. Okay. So somewhere between 0.0f and maximum y. Oh, it doesn't quite work that way. Oh, no. That was right. We actually just need to put the value itself in. So target y point. Right. Okay. Is this going to be is this going to work? Is this going to be absolutely fantastic? Yeah, it'll be brilliant. Okay. And then we can kind of do the same at the end here, except for we're going to change a few things. So what? Each time we're always just clamping the difference. Okay, right. I reckon this will work. Okay, right. Now, will it work? First of all, will it work at all? Because what we want to just make sure that it can go up and down a certain amount. And yeah, okay. First of all, will it work? And then secondly, have I got the numbers right? I don't think I've got the numbers right. I think, but we'll find out. Okay. Okay. I have a feeling this... Oh no, okay. It did actually work. Okay, so we can't drag any further down, but I seem to have gone way, way too high. So it might simply be... So that is... oh yeah, we just need to find the slider, which is 19. So let's just do the maths here. 4 plus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 4 plus 15 is 19. That's obviously clearly far too high. If we were to lower that down to, say... actually, if we were to say -4... I think that's kind of okay. -3. Okay. So I've done 4 there as a random guess, but maybe this needs to be like -7 or something, or -3. The only problem is if ever, for whatever reason, you only have... if you only ever have one row, then the maximum Y is going to be... Yeah, maybe we just have a little... If... Oh, hold on. No, this does work, because what we just need to do is have... Let's just try -7. So first of all, let's try to see if -7 works, because I'm okay to scroll up a little bit, but we want to make sure that... so we just want to have a little bit of code here. If maximum Y is less than 1.0f, maximum Y equals 1.0f. So the reason I want this is just to make sure that we, even if you've got a deck which is clearly able to see throughout the whole thing, you can always wiggle it just a little bit. Right, brilliant, fantastic. Yes, let's go. Okay. So that's not bad at all. That is not bad. Okay. All right. I like it. Yes. Okay. Right. Why have I done all that? We have... Oh, yeah. Now, the more I think about it... Now, do I ever do something which... Because at the moment, the cards are overlapping slightly, which kind of looks okay. Am I okay with that, though? Let's see if there's any sort of round numbers, because it's not too much of... it's not actually too much work to just make it go down a little bit. So what would that be? So the difference there is 3.25-ish. Yeah, let's do that. That shouldn't be too hard. So I think we just need to go 3.25f and then 3.25. So this will just make it so the cards, you can see the entire cards and they're not slightly overlapping. I think that's all the numbers I needed to change. Let's see if this works. That looks better, doesn't it? And then we still have, that's about how much I want. Now, what we're going to do again is, just to test everything out, we're going to go put this back down to 12. To 10, it's fine. And so there should be a little bit of wiggle room. Yeah, you'll always be able to wiggle it just a little bit. And so now we've got something which I'm excited to do, but it might be quite difficult. We're going to do a whole new thing. Right. What we want on attached to, what have we called it? The card library Go. We want a whole new thing. So we actually need to find where this is in the in our here. So it's called Card Library Go. Card. That sounds good. Right. Right, now let's go get rid of here. So what we also want is if I go add 3D object, 3D text. Let's go make all the important changes. So the reason I want to change this, so I think the default thing is going to be something like deck list, and we want alignment to be center and this one to be middle center. That's fine. Move this up Yeah, this is where like having it as UI would be more useful. But the general purpose of this is because we're going to use, when we're looking to upgrade a card, we want to kind of use a lot of the same mechanics as we have when just bringing up the library. And I want to just have somewhere. Yeah, in fact, let's go have choose a card to upgrade. That's obviously going to be a bit too big. And this will just be library text. Okay, and we'll have to change a few things, but we'll get there. Right. So when that comes up, let's just do choose a card to upgrade. Oh, of course, because the white. Oh no. Oh yeah. Okay. So that's obviously a bit big. So we're going to just change some of these numbers. So the character size should be maybe 0.5. That's fine. We also want this to kind of go in front of everything. So, and I think it should go in front of the text. In fact, I think we go the whole hog and put a little box behind it. So, because at the moment we're actually covering over the text, whereas I kind of want this to be in front of everything, so you know that you're choosing a card to upgrade. I think that works. Okay. Right, one step at a time. I've lost it. I've lost the thing. It's called card library. Yes. Okay. So, what? Yeah, I think I decided. So what we're also going to do is over here we're going to create 2D object, sprites, square, and no, it's not any of that. I just need to find the sprite which we can use as a sort of box that we can put on. Shouldn't take too long. In fact, it'll be probably quicker if I just just going through all of my images. It's something. I mean, I can probably even use that, but I've got to find a something slightly better than that. Drones, card info. I think this is fine. This is fine. So this will. So at the moment it's front ordering layer. So this one here needs to be front ordering layer. Let's go 3. This library text we're going to change to, I think 0.5 seemed to fit. And this square here, we actually want it to be sliced. Yeah, that's it. So when it's sliced, then the corners still remain the same. And I want this to be a child of that. Right, and our plan is when we're in this code here, we're going to get access to. So we'll just call this text background. Yeah, that's fine. So we're going to get access to all of this, do a bit of code so that it all works. That should be no problem. Yeah, that's fine. And then work out what the exact size that we want everything. We'll do a little bit of manipulation soon. So we just got to have a few things here. So we're going to have private transform text BGS trans. Let's call it trans private sprite renderer text background SR private text mesh, which is going to be library TM, and private mesh renderer, which will be library mesh renderer. And then we'll actually, like, just when we're upon awake, we can get all of this stuff sorted here. So text background trans equals get components in children transform. I think it's 2. Text background equals get components in children. I believe this will be sprite renderer, and I think this is 1. Oh yeah, I need to just do a little parentheses there. Okay, so this is looking good so far. Then we want I think there's only one text, so we can, yeah, should be a bit easier here. Library mesh renderer equals get component in children mesh renderer, and library text mesh equals get component in children text mesh. Okay. Yeah. And now what we're doing is we want to set it so that it's in front of the grey screen that I put there. So if we go library mesh renderer dot sorting order, let's go make it just 10. This is just a bit of a rough guess. I don't know if 10's enough, but we've got, so library that and library mesh renderer dot layer name equals front. So that's making sure that the layer that we're on is the front, which goes in front of everything. Okay. And now that we've got all of that, on the summon routine, while we're fading all of this, it's taking half a second, which is no problem. We can also have mover dot pressed insert. I tell you what, the insert is far too close to the enter button. Right. Dot instance dot fade SR to color. Text background SR. Oh yes, okay, that's fine. This can just be color dot white, and oh cool, we've even got speed. So speed, that's just basically a number that I've set before, which oh, it's 0.5, but we can set all the things fading to that. Mover dot instance dot fade text mesh to color. I think it's called library text. library text mesh, color.white, speed, and here we're going to have public, no, mover dot, my brain's going a mile a minute, right, library tm dot text equals, and at the moment I don't know, we'll probably come up with something more inventive to say, but deck list, okay, and now in theory as well we should do text background sr dot color equals color dot clear, library tm dot color equals color dot clear. Okay, so what are we doing here? We are making it so that when the box comes up, we're also going to set the position, but we're going to make sure that there's just going to be a box that comes up. We have got the X and Y position wrong. This will look quite bad to begin with, but we just need to get it up so that we can then tweak it slightly. Okay. So we press this. And where have we got it? Oh, that was actually kind of close-ish. That's not bad. Right, so what do we need to have the Y position as? So if that was just 5, is that too... That really did work a lot better than I thought. That can just be... Oh no, it can't. I think that's all right. 0.2. Okay, 0.2 seems to be the key thing. And so when it is there, let's just check a few things. So what are our key numbers that we've got? Yeah, I'm not going to lose too much sleep over that. That should be fine. But 5 is the key numbers that we're looking for. So I really should have card library. So let's have a look. So that should be 5. This should be minus 0.2. Is that all I need to change? Yeah, I think that should be fine. Okay. Okay, so we press the here, deck list. That looks alright. Oh, this isn't going to fade away, so that's just going to click off. That's still fine though. We'll make that fade away just for continuity. That'll take me about a minute, so I may as well do that. It might even take me less than that. And summon routine. Now, another thing that I want to quickly test, I just want to check that this still remains in front, because I can't remember the sorting order. Okay, that's fine. We just need to make this number way bigger. It doesn't really matter as long as it's in front. For the time being, there probably should be some technical number here, but we can have this one as, say, 200 and this one over here as 199. So no matter what, it's always going to be in front. So let's just double check that works. Yes. Yeah, that's fine. Everything's good. Okay, right. Now we got we want to have a form of summon where, now let's just have a little look at something. So unless I'm mistaken, all of these do not have a hitbox on them, which is why we're able to drag while clicking on these cards. But now what we're looking to do, when we're looking to upgrade the cards, ideally, we want the ability, so let's just say you've got 30 cards, you're scrolling, and then when you click on one, it then reacts. That's one of those sort of things which I've always wondered about, like when I'm playing lots of different, mainly sort of games on mobile and stuff, when you're thinking, I don't want to press on it, but I want to scroll, how can I know that it's not going to count? And I'm guessing we just need to make sure that the difference, there's different ways. I think it will be easier to sort of show it than actually do it. But first of all, before anything, we need to, I think I know what we need to do. Okay, this should be self-explanatory. So let's get right. In fact, I've got this selected now. If I press X, I can know where it is. Okay, card stuff, card library, go. I just want to know instead of me having to type it every time. Right. So, individual library card. And I think this is the one that we get gathering normally. But we're going to make a duplicate of this, which has got a hitbox. And then we're going to work from there. Okay. I just want to check that is the correct one. Right. So, Control D, and this one we're going to call individual library card for upgrade. Go. Okay. So this is going to be very similar. There's still most of the same thing. So if we add component, I'm going to have 2D box collider. Yeah, perfect. Okay, now. Yes! Oh, it's perfectly there! Yes! Oh, brilliant! Okay, I thought I was going to have to create a whole new hitbox and it was going to be a pain. Everyone would have felt it. It would have been terrible. No, we got it here. Okay, so now we're going to have... I'm going to... First of all, individual card go. We're also going to have a private game object, which is going to be individual card for upgrade go. Okay. And we want to have over here individual card for upgrade go equals, and we just want to get access to it, so resources dot load game object, and then let's just find it. It's this one here. We're going to tweak a few things here as well. Copy path. Okay. Right, now we have got two coroutines here. Well, sorry, we've got a summon and then summon routine. We're going to duplicate this. So we're going to go copy and let's go make a bit of space just so we got it sort of individual. That's fine. So this is going to be summon for upgrade, and this is going to be summon for upgrade routine. Right, fantastic. Okay, because what we actually want to do is when we're actually summoning for upgrade, we want to check to see if any of these cards are already level 3. Because if you've got a card that's level 3, that's not going to be in the list of things that you want to upgrade. So what we can do, like, this is the quick way of fixing it, but we're going to do... I'm just trying to work out, because at the moment we're using I. So all we actually really need is int ticker equals 0. We're using I anywhere else. So, yeah, this should be fine. So yeah, instead of like when we were creating the deck list before, we can simply just cycle through all of them, get I++, it's no problem, we need all of them, that's no worries, right? However, when we're looking to upgrade, because we want to eliminate all the ones that are like level 3, we can't be using I here, because what will happen is it will summon the deck list. In fact, it will even be easier to show it and then be way easier just to fix it afterwards. So if underscore card SOs I dot card level is less than 3, then do all of this. Okay. No, it still doesn't work, but that's fine. No, I'm going to continue doing my original plan. So equals ticker there. It's going to be ticker, and at the end we're going to have ticker plus plus. I could call it counter, but that would be boring. We could call it anything. Right. I think that's actually all we need to do. Let me just double check. So we're cycling through all the cards. We're checking if they're less than 3. And here we're going to call it choose a card to upgrade. Choose a card to upgrade. And one thing that I do want to do, like with Slay the Spire, I want you the ability to see what it upgrades to if you do upgrade it. Yeah. And also we want to create individual card for upgrade. Go. Okay. So at the moment, yeah, we want to summon the cards for upgrade. Let's go find. I think this is just cards in deck. Oh, of course, yeah. So all we actually need to do here is summon library. So I'm going to put a little debug somewhere. This is just to remind me to go back to fix it. Debug.log. Remember to put this back. Okay. The reason I'm doing this is so we can test the upgrade system just by clicking on the deck. But of course, that won't be in the real game, because then you could just continuously do that and upgrade everything to full, and it would be it would be an atrocity. There we go. So here we just want to have summon for upgrade. So there's quite a few things we're testing in one go. So so we've got a very similar function to just summoning the deck like normal. And in fact, why don't we, while we're here, right? Let me go make this. Let's go add one more. Hold on. But here it's going to be Metal Wall 3, and then let's go make that 15, and then plus. Yeah, still. Bring. So all I'm doing is I'm checking. So at the moment we've got 20 cards in total, but all of these ones that are level 3 shouldn't be summoning. So we don't want to see this Ranger Recruit, which is this picture here. We don't want to see this one. So let's give it a try. Okay, let's rock. Ah, we have. That might be... Okay. Okay, interesting. Maybe I didn't save. Oh, I've got this at the wrong place. I've got it at the wrong place, guys. This is... it's the wrong place. It's the wrong trousers from it. And they've gone wrong. No, yes, I know what I've done. Everything's fine. Okay, just no one saw any of that. It's fine. Just shh. No one saw it, so we got completely away with it. Easy, easy. It's like nothing. Okay. All right. Yeah, wicked. So, testing it for the first time, because, yeah, we're just testing it for the first time. And no one needs to mention anything. Right. Okay, so we've got 20 cards there. And yes! Oh, no. Okay. That's interesting. That is interesting. Huh. I know what's happened, and it's good. So the problem that we've come across is it's still summoning. It's summoning the wrong ones. So it is like, so there's only what is it? That's that's 12, 13, 14, 15 cards shown, and there are 5 level 3 cards there. It's just essentially removed the wrong 5. But that shouldn't be too hard. I think there is just a little thing that we gotta look at. Oh, I think that's it. That just needs to be I. Okay, right. That's fine. I couldn't quite do the maths there, so yeah, that's fine. This should work now. So hopefully it'll alleviate all of the level 3 ones, because the idea you won't be able to upgrade a level 3. And then there's something else that I want to test as well. And like, you know, when you actually think, I hope it doesn't work. So That's fine. We got them all there. They're only level 1 ones. All the level 3, because we're choosing the card to upgrade, you can't do a level 3. And we can scroll through. Now, here's where it gets a bit interesting. You know when... Right, I want it to be so that when we actually try and scroll, when we're clicking on a card, it shouldn't work, right? Oh, it does work. Ah, why does it work? Okay. Let me just... Okay. So I was hoping this wasn't going to work. The reason being is because, in theory, this box collider should be blocking the other one. And I don't know why it's not. So let me just... I mean, this is a terrible idea. I'm just kind of experimenting with something. Oh, no, that's actually a really good point. It isn't... Oh, yeah. Like, actually, believe it or not, it's not actually the layer per se, right? So what I thought I would do... Now, the way box colliders work, unless I'm mistaken, it's not actually to do with the layer, because the fact that this is actually... further in front as in the layer, so I think it literally just counts as where the Z axis is, but I might be wrong, because like when I change this to -1, if I go back to 0, you can still click. Yeah. I mean, because like the problem is this bad boy here. Where's the actual sprite renderer? The sprite renderer is on front, layer 3, right? So this is in front, right? And what I wanted to do is that hitbox to block, whereas this one here, this actual, the whole background is layer 0. So this is behind. Like if this was 4, then it would go in front. Whereas one thing that is just very interesting, I don't know why it really does work this way, is... Yeah. Is there actually... Oh, object layer. Hold on. Is that actually a whole... oh, no. Yeah. Hold on. Oh, of course, it's this layer here. Oh, I've never even had to deal with this. And, right, now the answer is, do I want to, or do I just do the incredibly lazy option and just have this as -1? Yeah, you're completely right. So, because these are both the default layer, they're both... Yeah, so if I were to... I guess UI is in front, so if this was to be in anything that isn't... oh, no, this object only. It's okay, hopefully it won't... Yeah. Then this drags... Oh, no, that still works. Okay. Either way... yeah, that is an interesting one, yeah. Yeah, but you were right, it's not the sprite layer, it's the actual game object layer. So the lazy method, the absolute proper tried and trusted lazy method is, if we just go kind of this one here, we select this and have this as, say, -0.5. That would fix everything, I think. Oh, hold on. Oh, maybe it doesn't. Okay, alright. because I want to make sure that the cards, like if you're clicking on the cards, it works. Change. I see what you're saying. Is that like changing? Oh, I see. If I have that as like UI, is that going to take priority? Let's have a look. So let me just quickly pause that. Let's get out of here. Oh, for some reason the layer's gone back. Have I just picked the wrong thing? Sorry. No, this object only. So if I were to change it like that, and then that works, and that still works. Oh no, the other way around. Hold on, have I just got to make the cards the other layer? Yeah, because the cards should be in front, I think. So, let me try and work this out. Yeah, change. Yeah, I think. I mean, no, because the point which I'm making, what I want to happen is, I mean, even though this is probably a terrible idea, like my original plan, which was going to be that when you click on the card, it's still actually, like you can still like, so yeah, like because yeah, sorry, I'll try and yeah. I still want to make it so that when you actually summon these cards, you can still be able to click on the card and scroll, but what you're actually doing is, as soon as you click, this card is going to tell the whole like card library thing to just do the routine like normal. But like kind of there'd be some sort of like quick routine or something, so that if you're actually dragging too far away, then it just it comes off. But maybe that was a terrible idea. So what we actually need to do at the moment is, let's have a look where we've got individual card library. Let me go into this script here. Oh. Okay, that's actually really useful to know. So we have a bunch of these. So what we can do, let me go to this definition. Okay, this should be okay. Yeah, I mean the only problem is like what you're saying probably makes a lot more sense, but I just like the idea that you like I want the card to block the original thing of calling the essentially the raycast. I want the card to block you from hitting the scrolling screen, so that you're actually clicking on the card, and then the card is going to tell you to scroll. So what we really could do, let's go make life. Right, is this going to be costly? Is this going to cost? Is this going to be a? Let me just have a quick look at the deck script. Okay, I've got it. Everything's good. The whole world is brilliant. Everything's great. So we're on the card library script. We have got a list of individual cards. Let's go find all these references. That's there. What we're going to do, we're going to do something a little bit clever. So I'm actually going to have, we're just going to get hold of the card mama script, which is exactly the same as this library card script. But yeah, so the reason I called it card mama script is because ideally every single time that you want a card to be shown in for whatever format, you're always going to need this card mama script, because this is just the default thing that's got all the basic information of summoning, of getting the cards sorted. Okay, so what we need to do is yeah, so I'm going to do all this so that I can test something. So deck script here. No, not deck script. Card library script. We're going to just change the rules slightly. I'm not going to just delete that. No, maybe I am. Okay, so what we're going to do, we're just going to change this to card. Actually, Control Z. I'm going to rename this to _card mama scripts. Okay, and then this is going to be card mama script. Okay, so we're going to get a bunch of error messages probably. Maybe we're not. Yeah. Yeah, this is fine. Okay, this does actually kind of work. Let me just go save. Let's just get all the error messages out of the way. I can't quite work out now. That's good. There was going to be one. Yeah, all we need here is card mama script. This is when we run something, so we're just destroying it all. Okay, that should be fine. So this is going to be a more generic way. I think we're going to get slightly better manipulation, because what I'm looking to do is make another like class here that's like, it's going to be something like upgradable library card script or something like that, where we can just put a bunch of stuff that we want specifically for upgrading. Let's have a look. Right, so let's just let's get rid of all these error messages. We still might get a few more, which is fine. No, maybe not. Now let me just check to see if all this works. Yeah, okay, that's fine. Yes, and we still actually are kind of okay with that being there, but and this is the same for when, this is just exactly the same but for when we're doing an upgrade. So we're going to make a new script here, which is an individual library card script, which we will do eventually. So that's fine. Yeah, okay. I think we're good now. So now scripts, individual library card script. We're going to have a new script, create C# script, which is going to be, it's going to be a long name. Individual I'll call it upgrade. Because I'm still thinking out loud. I'm thinking, do I have a generic script that I attach for like just being selected? But no, we'll stick with this for the time being. We can always change it later. Upgrade, individual upgrade card script. Okay. Yeah. This should be fine. Again, all this is actually at the moment is just testing a few things. So let's actually go into this. At the moment, all I actually want is just to test to see if it's being selected. So if we have using Unity engine dot event systems I pointer down handler void on pointer down why is that giving me grief? Well, that's got to be... Oh, what? No! Oh, no. No, everything's fine. This just needs to be card script. Right, why is that giving me... Why is that giving me grief? Let me just save it and see if we're still actually... Because I don't know why that's squiggly. Let me just see if that's just... no. Oh, now this is confusing. You know when, like, at this precise moment, I think it feels like it's a mystery. Like, maybe that's just it needs to be public or something. Oh, it just needs to be public. That's fine. Yeah, oh, nice. Yes. Yeah. No. Yeah. You're completely right. I couldn't remember if it needed to be public or private at that brief moment. Okay, everything's good. So, debug.log Brent. Okay, I don't know why we're putting Brent there, but we want to see if... Yeah, this is just more like kind of a bit of an experiment. I want to work out if clicking on the card... So this is, yeah, like I say, I just want to see if clicking on there... Brent doesn't come up. However, right, if we... this slider here, right, if I just move this over... Oh, hang on. Move this over here, get this individual card, and move this over here. This is just purely an experiment here, right? And I click here. Oh. Oh, because we haven't put the thing on. That's fine. Everything's fine. All right, the world is good. Don't worry. As much as I've created this script, I haven't actually implemented it yet. We haven't put it on the thing. So if we have card library for upgrade, we're gonna get rid of all this, remove, and then put this on here. Did I actually put it on? That's good. I don't think we need to click anything there. Let's give this a shot. So it still might not work, but at least we'll be a sort of step closer to understanding things. Let's have a look. Yeah, of course, this doesn't work. So this is going to be individual upgrade card script. Individual upgrade card script. Oh, this one over here. I mean, technically, we don't actually need it. We can just get the card mama thing, but I kind of want to just check to see if this works. So, yeah, it was trying to find a component that wasn't there, which makes sense. That's why I'm glad we got that error message. It's a good error message to have. Right, let's have a look. We got no error messages there. Ah. Okay, hold on just a sec. So I'm going to clear this. Oh. Huh. Ah, no. Is it doing exactly what I want? And I don't know why. I think it's doing exactly what I want, and I don't know why. Okay, right. This is one of those things where kind of like I should be happy. I should just be like, for some reason it's working. Um, like that's that. I mean, like I say, I should be happy here because this is literally exactly what I want. All I can think of is because there was no script that was using the box collider. Okay, so right, let me okay. While we've got it in this very weird state where it's doing the thing that I wanted it to do in the first place. Like all I can think of is that because we've given it like actually a function, a purpose, we've given this like hitbox, this box collider, a purpose. Like maybe now it's like, oh, by the way, I do something now. I'm now going to stop the raycast from happening. That might be right. So that still works, and that is intentionally, and what I like it's doing, it's blocking that. Right. Let's try and work out. Okay, so if that is the case, I mean, are we just happy with that? Right, so let me just go back to what I was going to do. If we go back onto the... not that one, because that should still be... no, this object only. I mean, this should still definitely work. I just want to... You know when you just think, this is a weird thing to happen. This is a very weird thing to happen, right? So Brent is still taking priority, and that still works. Okay, all right. I think we just accept that it does work. Okay. Got one other last little test, and I think this might be pretty useful actually. So let's get out of here. Right. This might be really useful. So if we go into here. I was hoping I could turn this off. Alright, this is going to cause a bunch of error messages elsewhere and it's going to be problematic, but it's fine. I was hoping I could just click this one off, but we can't. If I just remove this component and continue... okay, right. That's interesting. It's stopping... because there's a reason for it to stop. I didn't know that. See, like, I know I probably should have known this by now. So I can still drag on this. Okay, fantastic. Right, now we've got that. Everything's good. Okay. So, yeah, okay, right. We can actually start having a bit of fun. Right. So here is what we kind of want to do as well is have a private card library script. And then we're going to have a public void set card library. Set card library script. Okay, yeah, I didn't actually know that. I always assumed because it was in front. So I think it was always in front and taking priority. But because there was nothing... there was nothing kind of that was... like, there was no reason for the raycast to stop. It just bypassed it, I think. So now we've got that, we're just going to have... card library script underscore card library script equals card library script. Keep saying card library script, and then when we're let's go. We probably can get rid of a few of these things now. I'll probably keep that up. Oh yeah, that one we can get rid of. Over here. Yeah, and this now gives us purpose for actually not just getting the card mama script, because now we can, at this point here, go individual upgrade card script dot set card library script to this. Okay, there was a reason. I'm glad there was a good reason to do this. Okay, I'm happy. Right, wicked. So now we've done that. We're going to do a little bit of a safety precaution here. It's not technically necessary, but we're going to have a, yeah, probably public bool dragging, and then drag cards routine. Over here we're going to have if not dragging. No, 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 not there, not there. No, didn't mean to do that. Oh no, in fact we can have that. That's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. We're all good. If not dragging, do that, and then we're going to just have dragging equals true, dragging equals false. And then we're going to have public void drag cards if okay, right, so now let's just check that we're still on the same wavelength. We can have here, and I kind of in fact, let's go. Why am I doing such a complicated way of doing so? Oh, okay, I want to do it because it won't take that long. We're going to have a private static int, and we're going to call it John Barnes. Okay, and over here we're going to have John Barnes. Okay, John Barnes plus plus. Okay, and also underscore card library script dot drag cards. Okay, right. We still actually need to work out what's going to happen, like how we're going to do this. But this is fine. Everything's fine. We're all good. Right. Okay. Sorry, I'm just trying to think things through slightly. I'm just thinking of John Barnes. Okay, well, he played for Watford many years ago, and he was one of my footballing heroes growing up. There was even a computer game called John Barnes. Okay, right, good. We've we've got into a large discussion about John Barnes. Everything's fine. Okay. Right. So, that's dragging fine. Yes, okay. Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay. I just wanted to check that this number was ticking up, so it doesn't matter what I'm doing, I can still drag on this, and then, yeah, everything's good. Right, wicked. Now we can start working out how to actually click things. Okay, so we want to make sure that if we are dragging, let's have a look.
I'm going to cook food for about an hour's time, just so I'm really
Yeah, no problem. Sounds cool. Right. Ah, wicked. Yeah, it's my brother making some food for me. Awesome. Right. Okay. So now we can actually get into the meat of things. Private enumerator. So yeah, I've got to work out a good system so that when you click on it, it activates. But if you're holding it for too long, and I think it's okay. Right, there's probably loads of ways of doing this, but okay, I'll just call it what I was. Does it activate routine? Okay. So what we kind of want to do is go back over here, and ydiff So here, right, there's better ways of doing this. There's definitely better ways of doing this, but I'm going to go Control C, Control S. Near where we've got this, we're going to have public Control V there. Because I think most people won't want to activate it if you are if you're holding for more than, because yeah, if you're holding down for more than say half a second or maybe a second, or indeed yeah, everything's fine, right? Okay. While input dot get mouse button 0, yield return null. Float time equals 0. Time plus equals time dot delta time. Okay. If time is less than 0.5, I think 0.5 is a reasonable amount. And underscore card library script dot ydiff is less than, let's say, I think 0.2, then I'm just going to have a debug dot log activate upgrade. Okay, so what am I doing here? I want to make sure that whenever anyone's playing, they can kind of scroll through their deck. Like when they've got an upgrade, they can scroll through, but they're like then they can click on a card and then activate it. In fact, right, plus John Barnes dot toString, and then John Barnes plus plus. Okay. I think this should be okay. Oh yeah, of course, we also need to start coroutine. Does it... why did I call it does it? I meant to call it does it activate routine. Let me rename that. Activate. Okay, right. Okay, so this, yeah, I want to just have a good system so that you can click on it and it will react, but if you are holding it there for too long, or indeed dragging, then it won't react. Okay. So, activate one, yep, because you've clicked on it, right? I'm just going to try again, click, yep, everything's good. All right, now, if I hold it for a little bit, if I, yeah, well, holding it and dragging, it doesn't activate. If I, yeah, okay, I think, believe it or not, I think we've worked, we've nailed it. Yeah, this is actually, it is quite hard to explain, but I wanted to make sure that you can still click on it to activate it. Yeah, this is all good. Okay, I'm happy with this. But you can't, yeah, everything's good. Right, yeah. So the only slight problem is technically, if I go, yeah, if you actually click and hold and move up and down really quickly, the difference, oh, okay, there's still actually a way around that as well. I mean, there's probably a better way of doing this. I just quite like coming up with my own sort of inventive way. We can have a public, oh, so why am I making it a bool? Dragged equals false, If this, let's see, if not dragged, so here, okay, right. I mean, this is playing against a very specific thing, but I quite like this system. So now, if and I don't know why you would want to, but if you ever wanted to be like, oh, I'll quickly drag it up and down and then let go very quickly, it won't activate because it would have passed that 0.2 threshold. Yeah. I'm going to assume this works. Right, now, what are we doing now? We need to come up with a system of... in fact, I reckon instead of trying to do anything too fancy, I was thinking of doing something really, really fancy here, but I think there is a better system. We're going to do something a little bit like, I'd love to come up with a more fancy way, in which there are plenty of fancy ways, but we're going to just create a text box, which is going to have we're going to create a text box which is just going to say upgrade this card. I'll actually start putting it together now, and then it will show the current card, and then a line, then an arrow pointing towards the upgraded cards, and then there's going to be a tick and a cross, which I think will work. I think that'll be pretty good. Right. 2D object, sprite. I can't remember. I need to just drag through. Okay, sorry. I should remember this. I use this for everything, and but we need to just find it again. Okay. Oh, come on. It would have been quicker if I just... It's one of those where kind of like... I should just... Fine, I'll find the name of it. Okay, everything's good. You know, when I was thinking of doing a lazy thing, and I just couldn't find it. So it's basically, I just wanted to know what this particular sprite's called. It's called card info. Okay, I should know that. Okay, so in fact, let's go create an empty. We're going to be 0, 0, 0. This is going to be upgrade card text box game object. Here we're going to name this. We're going to make this as 0, 0, 0. It's going to be card info. Oh, I've actually... Oh, that's really good. I should use that for something else, but that's fine. Okay, so we got this center. That's perfect. That's what we want. Okay. And this one, I kind of want it to come up quite quick. So let's go make this sliced. Let's go say... sort of debating now whether I actually just... No, I think we do make it its own individual thing. Yeah. So width, let's just say 6, maybe 8. That should be 5. I think that's could be big enough. Because we want to add a few more things. So I've actually made a few more sprites, which I'm going to put in a sec. Upgrade background. And then over here we're going to have 3D object, 3D text, which will be yeah, I quite like this. I think this is going to be middle center, center. So even though this kind of like, it feels like there's probably lots of shortcuts I could take, I don't mind just having an individual game object that's got a very set purpose. So what we can also do is we're going to have an individual card go there, and yeah, and then we can duplicate that. That one can be 1.5. Yeah, I think this is okay. I think like kind of yeah, because I kind of want this to be, maybe we should just separate them just a little bit, so maybe minus 1.75, and this should be 1.75. Now I'm pretty sure somewhere I've got a sprite with an arrow on, so this will just be, oh, I think I can. Is there a way of just kind of downsizing it so that it's no longer a? It doesn't matter actually. It doesn't matter. Upgrade. I guess this will go on Destiny stuff, but let's go upgrade text. So what we're also going to do, we're going to add a little couple of buttons which I created earlier. And the idea is you can just press tick if that's the upgrade that you want to do, and then I'm going to have some sort of cutscene of some sort of little kind of like thing where it's just going to go bling, and then yeah, this will be fine. Okay, but let's just fit in all the things that we want. Create 2D object sprites, square, somewhere here. I'm sure I had a really nice arrow looking sprite at some point. Have I not got any arrows whatsoever? That doesn't really count. Okay, I'm just going to use this for the time being. Right, why is that just... Okay. Okay, right, we'll do something better than this eventually. I'm not just going to steal this for no reason. So now what we want is create 2D objects, sprites, square. And I kind of like the idea that they're sort of there or something. Minus 1.75. Oh yeah, that's going to be arrow, button, cross, Control D, and this one will be button, tick. Okay, right, we're almost there. So yeah, I made a few sprites somewhere. Yeah, it's these ones here. So I've got a tick, a cross, and a skip, which we'll use for later. But now, yeah, Control Shift S. I'm going to have Destiny buttons. That's fine. We'll save it here and then save the PNGs. I think we can get rid of that. So now we just need to find out where should we put them. So yeah, basically I'm getting everything set up, and then I'm going to do all the coding to actually get it to work. Why John Barnes? Right. Let's go find a good place to put them. Sprites. Button. I guess we can keep them there. We're going to have create folder. Actually, no, I probably should put it in Destiny. No. Well, it's for the Destiny map, but it's for... Yeah, no, we'll keep it in buttons. We'll keep it in buttons. That's fine. It's just my sort of organisational skills. Oh, yeah, this is actually my Boxitaire like sprites that I was going to use. Here are we. Sorry, that is really white. I do apologise. Wow. Buttons. Destiny buttons. I'm going to grab these. I should have put them as 000, but it doesn't matter here. Put them over here. One, 2, 8. Point and none and apply. Right, now here. Destiny buttons 3, that's fine. Here, this one is going to be Destiny buttons 1. Okay, now let's sort some of these orderings out. So overall, this is going to be big. It's going to take up a lot of the screen. So here, we want this to be front and this to be. I'm going to kind of make numbers up here, but we'll worry about that in a sec. In fact, all of... Oh. Huh. Now, am I go... How do I set all of these to front? Have I just done it? Have I just set each one individually? That might be what I've done. Can't remember. Let's not worry about it too much. Right, but these ones should be simple enough. Let's just have it as 60. Right. Okay. So now we've got the. This is going to be. This is the like. This is the one where what I kind of want to do is have a like a montage, right, where you just kind of have and then everything works, right? It's going to be great, right? Like obviously, I wouldn't be very good at actually teaching code if my plan was, whenever it actually gets to any technical code bits, I just... For some reason I'm thinking of the theme tune to Rupert the Bear, where it's like dun 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 dun, and then I'm going to do it all, and then it's just going to instantly work. I think I might need to actually do a little bit of work here, but that's fine. 60. And somehow these are all going to be in front of this, and I don't know how, but it'll be fine. Right. Wicked. What we'll have here as well is that to upgrade this card ? Is that too big? Yeah, that's fine. Right, okay. Right, so, okay. This will probably take me... I'm going to say, let's... oh, yeah, of course, we can't say... that's what I need. I need to have a timer. That's what I'm going to do, because this is a good time where I would just put on, say, a 25-minute timer and see if I can code everything exactly how I want it. Actually, what we also need to do... Yeah, so I am going to say... Let's have a look. It's 15:26 at the moment. I'm going to see if, say, in 29 minutes, so 15:55, or maybe 4 o'clock, so 34 minutes, let's see if I can get everything done on this in one go. There is a lot that we need to do. Okay, right, let's go. Right, it's going to be awesome. Okay. Right. Why have you got Rupert the Bear going on your... it's a long story. Right. Okay. So, how do we start? We're going to go scripts. Probably Destiny map scripts. Create C# script. It's got a very specific name. Destiny upgrade card text box script. Okay. Right. We just wanted to bring up that window for you, sir. Even though every time you create a script, we just wanted to bring it up for you, man. Well, no, I mean, I appreciate that. I know you worked hard, but... Right, anyway, let's go edit this script. So, okay, first of all, we're going to have a float, which we're just going to call summon speed. Okay, and it probably needs to be... We can have it as... No, we will have it as public. Okay. Public bool busy, because we're probably going to use that. Now we just got to get all the references. So private void awake. Yeah, because here's where it gets a little bit interesting. I want it to create its own tick and cross things. So yeah. So yeah. This is going to be a really tough one, actually. Okay, so just speed. Let's just go through. What are all the things that we need? Right. So we need a sprite for background sprite. Private sprite renderer. Upgrade background SR. I think we can just have private. Let's just have card mama for the time being. Card mama script. Upgraded card. Private card mama script. Upgraded card. I'm just kind of working my way through here. Private text. In fact, we might not even need... Let's go put it in anyway, just to be on the safe side. Text mesh upgrade text mesh and private mesh renderer upgrade mesh renderer. That should be fine. Okay. Private sprite renderer arrow SR and right, we're gonna because I want to actually have an individual bit of code on each of these. Yeah. Okay. Got to work out a good way of doing this. Yeah, like the problem is it feels like I should. Like I think all of this is just for upgrading a card, and it feels like I could make a separate script, but no, forget it. Everything's good, right? Create C# script, Destiny, upgrade, cross button script, and create C# script, Destiny, upgrade, tick, button, script. It's not super elegant here, but I'm kind of fine with it. So these have each got their own box colliders. Upgrade cross, and this one here. Upgrade tick. Okay, so we just have access to that now. We're going to come to that soon. Okay, so void awake. We also want a private cross button script. Let's just go the full hard. Tick button script. Let's go. Right, okay, how are we doing? 27 minutes left. Okay, I think this is still going to be close. It's going to be a photo finish. Let's just work our way through. So let's just make all of these upgrade background SR equals get components in children sprite renderer. I think it is 0. We could have just had get component in children, but I'm kind of okay with that. I think this works. Let's go make these public just to be on the safe side. Oh, we still want this public, but we don't need to worry about these quite yet. That's fine. Everything's good. Okay. So now let's just do the other bits. Text. Upgrade text mesh. Equals. I think. Yeah, it's just get component. No, it has got to be get components in children. Yeah. Get components in children. Text mesh. I think it's just going to be 0. Oh. It's fine. Upgrade renderer equals. Okay, so yeah, like we're just trying to get access to it. This is like the slightly boring bit that we do before we actually start properly getting on to actually getting this to work. Mesh renderer. Pretty sure it's 0. The thing that we've got to be a bit careful of is yes. Now I'm about to do something which might not make much significance, but this needs to go up 1 here. So that way we're trying to find the first text mesh and mesh renderer. If I put it below there, this has got a bunch of text messages in it, and it would try and anyway. That it would just be a pain. So now we've got access to it quite easily. Okay. Now, where are we up to? Arrow SR equals get. Yep. Get components in children. Sprite renderer. I think it's going to be 1, or it will be 1. If if I just put this up here. In fact, let's save any heartache and just put these all above here, because these have got a bunch of sprites and texts in them, which is going to add a layer of confusion to everything. Okay, right. Now underscore Destiny Cross equals, and here we can just simply have get component in children. Let's hope Destiny. I was really hoping that was just going to kind of auto correct me there. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, right, 23 minutes left. Okay, we're getting there. This is like the tough bit. Okay, now, public void summon, and what we want is a card SO, which we get a card SO. Okay. Private enumerator card. So, summon routine. Start coroutine. Open brackets. Summon routine. Card SO. Okay. Now, this shouldn't be too hard. So what we kind of need to do is, before we continue, first of all, let's just stop getting an error message by putting this in. Okay. Now, what we need is, I think somewhere I've got the card library. Card master script. Let's go. Edit script. Okay. Oh, wow. Oh, yes. Brilliant. Wicked. Okay, I have made it very easy on myself. Oh, man. Yes. Oh, cool. Okay, this is me giving me like a past... Like, you know, this is like sort of several months ago version of me giving you a high five. It's like a nice one. You've got it covered. Yes. Oh, awesome. Right. Okay, it turns out you can just put the card level in. In my head, I was worried that I was going to have to do something far more complicated than that. But I don't. So, yes, I win. All right, yeah, nice going. 3 years younger version of me. Yeah, let's rock. Oh. Yeah. He had shorter hair, but he more or less was the same person. Okay. Okay. So I think we set the cards up as quickly as we can. So let's go actually get these sorted here as well. So I think we can just do it right at the bottom. It's no problem. So upgraded card equals get components in children. Card mama. If this is just a quick safety check, card SO dot card level is greater or equal to 3, we're just going to have a little debug log going no. Okay, right, that's just to let us know, like, in theory there should be no reason why this should ever happen, but we've got a little no there, so if ever we see a no, then we know that there's a problem. Anyway, that's just a little safety thing. I'd love to, oh, in fact we can probably even yield break as well. Yield break. I can't remember actually, how do you finish I think that works. That just finishes a coroutine straight away, I think. So yeah, yeah, that's fine. Okay, right. So card. Yeah, this requires quite a little bit. Oh gosh, I tell you what, I'm running out of time here. Unupgraded card. Upgraded card. Dot. Set up according to card class. Card SO. And upgraded card. Dot. Set according to card class. Card master script dot instance dot get card SO, and we need to have card SO dot card name and card SO dot card level +1. That's the important part. Okay, and then yeah, so what we can do as well while we're here, we can have unupgraded card. Yeah, fine. Set up according to card club. Nope, not that. Set up order in layer int. And this one, I think we decided, let's just say, I think 60 is fine. Okay. Right, okay, that's sort of the more technical bit. Okay, 16 minutes. Okay, we got this. So now we want to, this is there, so Control S, let me just quickly change this before I forget. This one here, we can just have a 0.25. We want it to come up quick. Okay, so now we just need to make everything summon. Oh, I need to change this as well. So this is fine. Upgrade MR dot sorting layer name equals front, and upgrade MR dot sorting order equals 60. I think 60 seems to be the default thing. Nothing's going to overlap, so 60 is going to be in front of everything. Everything's fine. Yeah. They all drink lemonade. The end. Right. Okay. Now, we just want to have a quick int chum equals mover dot instance dot fade. Fade SR to color. We need to make everything dark as well. That's fine. That's fine. We'll get there. So, so V comma color dot white. Time to take is going to be sun speed. Right, wicked. Okay. So we just need to do that for a few more things. That needs to be ROSR. And given that we've got these we can probably actually start kind of doing these. Yeah, let's go. This won't take long. This won't take too long. It'll be fine. Go to definition. Let's get rid of all that. I think all we need for the time being is public sprite renderer. I've still got this little post-it to remind me how I should be doing this. Sprite renderer, button SR. The more I think about this, I could do this in one script. Let's worry about that later. Button SR. I've only got 13 minutes on the clock. Okay. Button SR. Open curly brackets. Get semicolon private sets. Semicolon. Okay. And then void awake. Button SR equals get component sprite renderer. Private sprites. Sprites. Okay. It's good actually. It's only as I'm doing this sort of doing it at run time, it makes kind of sense to only have one. So we're just going to have it called upgrade button script. Okay, 12 minutes. Okay, up sprites and private sprite down sprite. Okay. No, maybe it doesn't. No, ignore me. So that's all good. Control C. I will keep two separate ones for the time being. Edit script. Control V. Yeah, we'll set up these sprites shortly. This is okay. Right, and now we've got these. They're very basic scripts, but they have the things that we want. This is the cross button script dot button SR. Destiny tick button script dot button SR. Okay. Right. So this is fading it all in. At the moment it's already white, so we need to start it off as black. Which is fine. Upgrade dot color equals color dot clear. Okay, what's the laziest way I can think to do this? I mean, this is impressively lazy. Ever you can copy and paste. All of this will make sense. Yes. Okay. Right. Oh, we want to do the same for the text as well. Nah. Right. Fine. We'll do that. Upgrade text mesh dot color equals colored dot clear. I mean, actually, that is an interesting thought. I wonder if there is a way of like ever getting it so that you know, it spells colour the English way, because just the number of times I've spelt it incorrectly. It's why am I debating this? I've only got 9 minutes left. Okay, dot instance dot fade tm to colour open brackets upgrade tm colour dot white something speed, and then we're just going to have while mover dot instance dot s to f bool chum yield return null. Okay. Busy equals true. Busy equals false. Ah, damn it. I've actually got an idea, but I don't know if I can implement it with the time that we've got. Right, okay. I'm going to do a quick summary. The answer is yes, I can. I can do this with the time that we're given. Okay. Right. I think this shouldn't even be too much effort. It shouldn't be too much effort. Create C# script. Destiny generic button script. Okay. Right, here we're going to have Control X, Control V. Yeah, I think I quite like this. And then this is going to have a generic Destiny button script, and then we can put a bunch of exciting stuff in here. And then where we've got here, we can just have generic Destiny button script, and then get rid of all this. Right, okay, that's fine. Okay, so over here, so now this is a, what's the word? I'm just going to call it a Big Daddy because I don't know what it's called. But it's, yeah, it's the Big Daddy of, so this should be protected now. It's a parent script. Actually, no. We need a protected virtual set sprites. Sprite up, sprite down, sprite. Oh, virtual void. I think I needed a void there as well. Have I got that in the correct order? I do. Okay. So now, in here, we're going to have protected override set sprites. Oh yeah, actually we don't need this. We don't need this. This is fine. Okay. So we don't need this either. Okay, and while we're in here, we're going to have up sprite equals resources dot load sprite, and I just don't think I can quite get it done, but it's I genuinely I think it's quite close. It's actually closer than I thought. Actually, that's a lie. I thought I could do the whole thing, but so this is all good. We just need to actually put the right things in here. So for the tick, we want. Yeah, I won't be able to do this in 3 minutes. Ah, gutted. Okay, never mind. So if I just go copy this, and then we just get the numbers correct. So for this is for the tick. So Control V. C, Control V, that is 2, and here that's 3, and this one is 4. Okay, so it should just set all these sprites automatically. Right, and I feel what I'll probably do need to do is go using Unity Engine dot event systems. Yeah, it's going. Yeah, sorry guys, didn't mean to disappoint you. I won't be able to get it done in the next 2 minutes. I pointer down handler. I point to up handler. So we don't actually really want a click per se. Public void on pointer down. It's going to be another protected bool button down. I don't think we need this. Okay. Ah, damn. Yeah, sorry guys. Couldn't quite make it this time. We've got we want a private IEnumerator. Button down routine. Button down equals true. Oh, that was how I did it before. I can't even remember. I feel like I've done code similar to this already, but we need I pointer exit handler, and we need a oh yes, of course, yeah, sorry, PED on pointer exit if button down button down equals false. I think that's all we really need to do. So now while button down yield return null, if button down Right, maybe I should just give myself an extension. Right, I think maybe another 20 minutes. This is going to be activate. Activate. Whatever. So now we want. So, oh yeah, by the way, we haven't actually set any of the sprites yet. Let's just quickly do that. So, button SR dot sprite equals button. What did I call it? Down sprite equals down sprite. Let's have a look. And then here. Equals up sprite. If button down activate, and then just to be on the safe side, button down equals false. Okay, now we want to do something like that, but we've got to change one of the words from virtual to override. Then we're actually getting there. Okay, right, so over here we're just going to have protected override, and we're going to have a little debug dot log tick and Control-C, Control-V. That one's just going to simply say cross. So hopefully we've got enough tools, we've done enough things so that yeah, I think that's all good. Oh yes, we missed a really key important thing. If not button down, start coroutine, button down routine. Okay, all right. Oh no, we still need to actually set it up with something. So now we need to go Destiny Upgrade text box script. This is all the setup, but in order for us to actually summon, we're just going to go so void start summon, and let's go card master script dot instance dot get card so. What are we doing? We want to get hold of the right card SO. I can't think of any of my card names. I think one of them's called Army Recruit. I can easily look it up. That'll be one. Okay, so we haven't actually done anything to upgrade the card yet, but hopefully we're going to get a box that appears nicely, and then we can just click the boxes on and off and we'll see the upgraded Army Recruit and the downgraded one. Okay, right, any error messages? Okay, no error messages. Yeah, okay, no error messages. Okay, let's see what happens. Ah, not quite. Oh, help, we've got a null card here. I must have spelled Army Recruit wrong. Which is completely fine. I hope it's something as simple as... find all resources. Let me have a look. So, Unfortunately, I don't think I have spelt it wrong. So for some reason, oh, but I am glad though. This debug did was useful. Resources.load card. So this requires a little bit of thought. Let me just have... Yeah, okay. Card master script. Yeah. So I did have this. Yeah, this... okay, this is an interesting one. There's no space. I'm sure that is spelt correctly. Why is that not working? Okay. Right. Oh, hang on a sec. Okay, right, fine. Okay, sorry, I didn't realise this one did come up. It's the second one that was giving us grief. Okay, fantastic. Right, we're back on track. Okay, so let me check something. Okay. I know, it's probably hoping too much to see if we could get hold of the card SO from there. That's fine. Okay. So everything's fine. Oh, I think I just haven't dealt with the concept of getting a card that's more than level 1. I'm not sure. Right, okay, yeah, okay, fair enough. Hero plus card level 2 string. So that really should be there. So what we actually need to do... Okay, I've got an idea. Let's go back over here. I just want to have here debug.log card. In fact, debug.log Control C, Control V. Okay, let's give it another shot. So we're going to try and work out exactly where we've gone wrong. Oh, there's a space there. I wonder why that is the case. That is interesting. Okay. Why would there be a... Oh. That is really interesting. Okay. Huh. Okay, now... I'm very intrigued. Oh, wait a sec. No, I see. Okay, all right. I know the problem. I don't know how to fix it, but I do know the problem. I wonder why have I not actually just dealt with that problem at all before? So, I mean, like, we can just eliminate the spaces, I guess. So, there's got to be... Yeah, that's an interesting thing. So, the card name... yeah, I think we just need to eliminate spaces. Now this requires there's an entire word which is called, and I've forgotten. It's where we change a string, and it's got this really complicated word which you're like, whoa, what does that mean? You're basically just changing it. But hang on a sec, does that still work? Does this still work? Hold on. I'm getting really confused here. So we've worked out the problem. The reason being is, for whatever reason, when this one is being called, there's a space in between there, and I haven't compensated for that. I just need to work out exactly where the problem lies. Okay. So I think what we need to do okay. So yeah, all of these times would break. Okay. This will just... I need to actually think this through. Yeah, I see the problem. I've just got to try and work out how to actually fix it. I think there is actually an easier way of doing this. This was a bit of a shortcut route. What we need to do is just physically have a script here, which is something like public card SO get upgraded version of a card, and then here we can just have, as an argument, we can have a card SO, and then we have I don't know if this actually works, hold on. Yeah, this does require a bit of thought. Let me just try and work this out. Okay. Card SO returning card SO equals I mean, yeah, there's multiple ways I could do it. Just got to work out the best way. So I think, let me just have a quick look, because I think it might just be simply a matter of working out a way of getting rid of all the pluses, because I'm pretty sure. Yeah. So I was going to say, incidentally, if we did the Gliss Zerker, I think it would work fine. So I think if I just want to clear a few things, get rid of We don't need that for a little while. We're going to go on to master script, edit script, because we've got stuff which sit like fix string length. No, we'll keep it. We'll keep it on here. Public string remove spaces from string name. I just got to remember how to actually do it. Name dot remove just can't remember it. Ah, damn. Okay, let's have a think. Because it is quite a simple problem. Right. Yeah, because the problem is like the problem which I've got in my head is if you have a name, a string that's got say 2 spaces on, I want to cycle through every single one of those letters, right? And if it sees a space, it's going to then remove it. However, it will mean that once I've removed it, it's then going to cycle on to one beyond how big it is. So if the string length is say 15. And I'm doing a for loop and I'm trying to remove it. There must be it's like there must be an easier way of doing this. Okay. Right, we've got to be very careful. Whenever we're using any while loops that's not in an I enumerator, we've got to be very good. Okay, we've got to be very careful. So, int ticker equals 0. While ticker is less than name dot length. If name ticker is equal to this is quite if that particular one is equal to that, then name dot remove at ticker else ticker plus plus. I think that's okay. I just want to double check. Yeah, okay, that should be fine. That should be fine. And then we just need to actually it should be name equals name.remove ticker and then return name. Okay. Alright, so maybe we don't need this at all. Carve name equals remove spaces from string. Okay. What we're going to do, we're just going to have a safety thing. So int safety man equals 0. Safety man plus plus if if safety man is greater than, say, 100, then we'll have yield break return yarg. Okay, and we want to have a little debug dot log, and it obviously in true fashion has to be yarg. Okay. Yeah. Okay. We've got the safety man in place. All right. The reason I want to be very, very careful that we're not getting into an infinite loop. And this safety man is basically saying if we're suddenly going through it 100 times, we never need to go through it 100 times. Then we've got this in place. Okay. We have now used the remove spaces from string, which should, in theory, remove it, and then we're returning it. Okay. Let's give this a shot. All right. It still didn't work. Okay, that's fine. That's absolutely fine. I know what's happened. I think. No, maybe I don't. Okay, yes. Yes, okay, what we've done is we've removed... Okay, oh, fantastic. Right, oh, this looks brilliant. Thank you very much, my man. And brilliant. Okay, thank you. Right, looks like I might have to call it 'cause I've got some food. I want to quickly test this before we go. Right. Alright. There we go. Okay, let's have a look. Right, sorry, miles away. So what we've done, I think, this remove actually removes all of them. Yeah. So count. So what is it's basically removing all of them. So count 1. I think the count has to be 1. So that means it's only removing 1 there. So let's give this another shot. Right, come on. Okay. Yes, it works. It works. Okay. Now, obviously, I could probably do with shifting this just up a tiny bit. Let's just work out what it needs to be. So that's 2. Let's say try 2.1. Yeah, 2.1. Okay. We'll remember to change that, and then hopefully these should just disappear in its entirety. I wonder why. So first of all, let's go get the easy thing. This one should be 2.1. And then these. So it is actually, it's doing the function, but it's just, for whatever reason, not found the correct... Oops. Let's go, for the time being, go to definition. Let's make these I think we can still safely make these public. Oh, everything's sorted. I know exactly what the problem is. Yeah, we don't even need to make them public. On Awake, we just haven't set sprites yet. Okay, that's fine. It had all the sprites as null because we hadn't, as much as we'd created the function for it, we hadn't actually used it. Oh, yeah. Right, yeah. Oh, yes. Hold on. Oh, of course. Oh, while button down, and input dot get mouse button 0. It's important to note as well, when we're using mouse button on any mobile game, that counts as like touching the screen with on a mobile game. So it just translates perfectly. So let's give this a shot. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, tick, and we can see at the bottom there, tick and cross. Yeah. Okay, now, unfortunately I was looking to do quite a few more things, but I've got some food to eat, and I might come back on later this evening. That's no promise. I'll just see how I feel. There's a good chance that I'll kind of start eating and then just start watching something on TV and just lazing and seeing how I feel. But I think I'm going to call it here. I have made a good bit of progress. Let me actually quickly, before I forget, just make this a what's it called thing? Hold on. We've got hold on, where's the thing? Hold on, sorry, I'm getting I need to make this a prefab Destiny. Yeah, we want to just put this in here for the time being. So now we can hopefully create this. Yeah, like I said, I think I might. To be honest, I'm so eager. I feel like I'm just hitting the finish line, but I need to eat quickly. And yeah, so hopefully I might be on in a little bit later this evening. I'll see how I feel. Anyway, we're making progress. We're getting there, boys. All right. Okay, I'll see you guys soon. All right, bye.